Carol Kirkwood looked in great spirits as she stepped out after her final BBC breakfast show, despite Naga Munchetty's brutal parting dig at her. Carol, 63, fought back tears in January as she revealed that she was leaving the BB in April, after more than 25 years with the broadcaster. The BBC weather legend, who joined the team in 1997, waved goodbye to her co-stars on Wednesday's episode of the show. And after the last show, she was seen leaving her hotel in Manchester on Thursday and was loading all of her flowers and parting gifts into a waiting car. She looked casual in a navy tracksuit and black leggings and was beaming from ear to ear. During her last day in the studio, Carol chatted to presenters of the day John Kay and Sally Nugent, and was also joined by her co-stars Naga, Nina Warhurst, Peter Ruddick and John Watson. Naga couldn't help but have one final jokey dig at Carol before she headed off, as the pair have been known to exchange humorous blows on our screens over the years. After playing some of Carol's best bits, Naga jokingly told her, "I am just waiting for the countdown for you to go." Everyone burst into laughter in the studio, but those watching at home weren't so impressed. Taking to social media, some viewers wrote, "Maybe Naga and Carol really didn't get on. Where was Naga Munchetty's tribute to Carol Kirkwood amongst all the others on her last day presenting the weather on?" Another said, "Naga didn't do a pre-recorded solo tribute like the other newsreaders did who've worked with her for years. Instead, she tried her usual gotcha tactics to embarrass Carol." But one pointed out, Naga was there and gave her the Little Miss Sunshine picture. Naga continued, "So here is a rare glimpse into me being lovely to you. So what do we call you? Not off air, on air, Little Miss Sunshine maybe?" She continued, "We've been seeing these VTs all day, tributes, we all think you're great, secretly. We know when we say to anyone Carol is off, they go, oh my goodness. No. You know the Little Mr. Men? What would we all be? Sleepy? Little Miss Sleepy? I think as Adam Hargreaves depicted, Little Miss Sunshine." The broadcaster then handed her a beautiful painting of the character. Carol delivered her final BBC breakfast weather forecasts after 3 decades on screen with the broadcaster, and left her fans emotional as she struggled to hold back tears. She struggled to get her words out as she announced the news alongside co-stars Sally Nugent and John Kay, admitting she loves her job but was keen to spend more time with her husband, police officer Steve Randall. But the presenter appeared to hold it together as she delivered her final forecast, even as she was met with loving well wishes in a VT from her fellow BBC co-stars. Carol joined Sally and John in the studio for the last time, smiling for the cameras as she revealed what Britons could expect from the weather this week. She also sat with them on the sofa at the end of her broadcast, where they thanked her for providing details for a few days ahead so they could continue to have a Carol forecast even after her departure. Sally began, "I don't know if you know Carol, but you have changed the way weather is reported on television in lots of ways, whether you're on the map or out on location, whether you're meeting our viewers. You've been broadcasting from massive events over the years." Carol went on to list, The Chelsea Flower Show, Wimbledon, the poppies at the Tower of London, Royal Ascot, there have been so many. The BBC then played an emotional VT from other stars at the BBC sending Carol their well wishes, including Sue Barker, Vicky McClure, Paul Merton, Zoe Ball, Claire Balding, Chris Evans and Sir Chris Hoy. A second tribute VT also featured Charlie State, Louise Minchin, Sean Williams, Susanna Reid and Dan Walker gush over lovely, kind and caring Carol. The messages included telling Carol she was a ray of sunshine, great friend and told her how she brought smiles to so much of the nation as they predicted that audiences would really miss her. Sally and John also surprised Carol with a message from Canadian rock star Bryan Adams, who thanked her for all the great weather reports over the years, leaving her in shock.